For advanced English learners, incorporating sophisticated idioms into your language can elevate your fluency and enrich your expression. Here are 10 advanced idioms, along with examples and explanations to help you integrate them into your everyday English. 1. Throw in the towel, meaning to give up or concede defeat. Explanation: this idiom, originating from boxing, is used in contexts where someone gives up after trying hard. Example: after numerous failed attempts to solve the problem, he finally threw in the towel. 2. Costs an arm and a leg, meaning something very expensive. Example: that luxury car costs an arm and a leg. Explanation: this idiom helps describe high costs and can be used in discussions about finances. 3. Break a leg. This idiom is used to wish someone good luck, especially before a performance or presentation. Example: you've practiced hard for this audition. Break a leg. 4. Bite the bullet, to endure a difficult or unpleasant situation. 5. On the fence, undecided about something or unable to choose between two options. Example: I'm still on the fence about which university to attend. I don't want to confront my boss, but I'll have to bite the bullet and discuss my concerns. 6. Burning the candle at both ends, meaning. Example: she's been burning the candle at both ends with her job and night classes. Explanation: this idiom is useful in describing a hectic and unsustainable lifestyle. To overwork oneself by doing too many things, especially to stay up late and wake up early. 7. Clutching at straws, meaning trying desperate measures to find a solution to a difficult problem. Realizing the project was failing, they started clutching at straws to find a solution. 8. Bite the bullet, meaning to face a difficult or unpleasant situation with courage. Explanation: this idiom emphasizes the desperation and hopelessness of the situation. Example: she had to bite the bullet and tell her boss about the mistake. This idiom is derived from historical medical practices and is used in situations requiring bravery. 9. The elephant in the room, meaning an obvious problem or issue that people avoid discussing. The tension between the two managers was the elephant in the room during the meeting. This idiom highlights significant issues that are ignored or overlooked in conversations. 10. Under the weather, meaning feeling ill or unwell. I didn't go to work today because I was feeling under the weather. This idiom is commonly used in casual conversations to describe a state of mild illness. 11. Hit the sack, meaning to go to bed. I'm exhausted. I'm going to hit the sack early tonight. Explanation: This idiom is useful in everyday conversations about sleep. 12. Cutting corners, meaning. To do something in the easiest, cheapest, or quickest way, often sacrificing quality. The contractor was accused of cutting corners on the building project. 13. Jump on the bandwagon, meaning. To join others in doing something that is currently popular or fashionable. This idiom is applicable in contexts where substandard work or shortcuts are taken. After the new app became a hit, everyone jumped on the bandwagon to develop similar apps. Explanation: this idiom is often used in contexts related to trends and popularity. 14. Up in the air, meaning uncertain or unresolved. Example: the decision about the merger is still up in the air. Explanation: this idiom is used to describe situations where outcomes are undecided. Past events that are no longer considered important or worth worrying about. We had our disagreements in the past, but that's all water under the bridge now. 15. Water under the bridge, meaning. This idiom is useful for indicating forgiveness or moving on from past issues. 1. Contextual learning. Understand idioms within the context they are used. Reading advanced literature, watching films, and listening to native speakers in professional or formal settings can help. Tips for learning and using advanced idioms. To practice, incorporate these idioms in your professional and casual conversations to become comfortable using them. 3. Idioms in writing. Use advanced idioms in essays, articles, or emails to make your writing more impactful. 4. Discussion groups. Join advanced English discussion groups or forums to see how others use idioms effectively. 5. Idioms journals. Maintain a journal where you write down new idioms, their meanings, and examples of how you've used them in context. By mastering these advanced idioms, you'll be able to communicate with greater nuance and sophistication, enhancing both your spoken and written English.